Doo-doo-doo, cold opening! Damn House of the Dead 2. I sure wish there had been a funnier sequel to the original masterpiece. What the hell? Dead and Deader? What does this mean? Seriously, what the hell does that mean?
The Dead of the Dead.
So while Dead and Deader isn't technically a House of the Dead sequel, it apparently was originally developed as one, but instead we got that other gem of a movie, and then this was developed as its own separate entity. So I'm sure made under those conditions we can expect a complete and utter mess. Also, if you had any doubts this would fall under the same quality we got from the other two House of the Dead movies, well, we've got the co-writer-producer of both of those, Mark Altman, doing the same for us here. Plus, it's brought to us by...
Stars.
So we start off the unofficial sequel getting right into the action with an army team getting ready to fight the zombies. For real this time, they really are an army team!
I think they come up with a better mosquito repellent. Damn, I'm getting eaten alive.
Shut up, you big baby.
Hey, you shut up.
Oh, they still managed to make a bad joke with it. Isn't that nice? They've lost contact with one of their science facility shacks in the woods, because if we've learned anything from Anaconda 4, it's the best place to keep these things.
What the hell is this?
Scorpions, not that hard to figure out. A good question might have been, though, why do they have a case of scorpions? Well, zombies attack, and viewing this as a standalone, I guess we're just supposed to accept they exist.
I'm not gonna become one of them.
And if I'm going down, I'm taking you guys with me, you complete strangers I've never met. Man, what an ass. The explosion also breaks the scorpion cage, so they get blown up and poisoned. Not these guys dead. All except one soldier, Bobby Quinn, are killed by the explosion. Well, he survives just to say the others are dead, but by the time the opening credits are finally over, he's dead too. Hey, wait a second, it's Superman, Dean Cain! So if we look at this as a sequel to House of the Dead, we've had Lois and Clark! However, Armin Shimmerman is just too damn good of a coroner and accidentally brings him back through the power of his face. Nah, just kidding. Cain has of course gotten turned into a zombie because he exploded.
This is incredible. Everything about you says that you should be, that you are dead. You arrived here last night, DOA.
Oh great, I was worried we'd never see the return of the stupid fast-cutting pointless flashback. Guess that wasn't Bull's fault. Altman must have actually wrote that in. Cain suddenly realizes there's a better explanation for his return from the grave than blowing up. He had a scorpion stuck in his arm.
What is that thing? Dead.
What is that? Dead. Yeah, I wouldn't be curious at all about the bring me back to life scorpion burrowing in my arm. Just kill it. I don't care. This pretty much sums up the movie's thoughts on explaining the zombie scorpions as well. They don't care. Maybe when this was still supposed to be a sequel to House of the Dead, the shack at the beginning was Castilia's shack, but now it's a standalone. It's just some random place where they decided to make zombie scorpions. A zombie scorpion. Don't even think about it. Hey, get out of here. I wasn't gonna do anything. No, you get out of here, scorpion. With your heart so full of scorpions. Now remember why you should let Sub-Zero deal with your stupid ass. I'm out of here! You've also got green blood, Cain. Not much of a concern either, huh?
What are you doing? You can't smoke around here, you nuts?
Oh, guess there's no time to worry when we need generic unfunny transition scenes. Next, we cut to this girl getting paged to go see dead Kane while she's in the shower because, well, why the hell do you think? So we can see her in the shower. This girl has the power of having her hair look more wet long after showering than during. Pretty good.
Your incision instantly healed.
That's right, just like that Wolverine guy from X-Men.
It was pretty cool, actually.
You know, you really need to get out more, Flutie.
Oh, I didn't realize saying magic healing being cool was dorky. Guess she just doesn't want to screw up her chances with undead Kane. Anyway, it's a good thing she arrived to give us these tidbits.
What is happening to me?
I'm not sure I can tell you.
What do you think happened to him?
I wish I knew.
Look, I've never disobeyed a direct order my entire life. What did you just pump into me?
10 cc's of propofol. He'll be unconscious in a matter of seconds.
Oh, sorry, Chief. Sorry about that. I don't know my own strength. Well, looks like your knockout cocktail was a bust, Doc.
Ah, when Dean Cain gets infected by a zombie scorpion, he turns into Superman.
Where are they?
Captain Niles and Sanderson are already being transported home for internment.
What about Sergeant Cruz?
Sergeant's last rites requested cremation, which was scheduled an hour ago.
I don't think so.
Oh, it's the Return of the Day of the Dead 2 psychically linked zombies. I should have known another movie would want to cash in on the utter stupidity those brought. But by the time they get there, he's gotten up and walked away.
What, you don't think he just got up and walked away, do you?
Oh, and John Billingsley is another coroner. What, did this army base get their coroners at a Star Trek convention? They had Quark, and now the doctor guy from the last series.
The U.S. Army does not lose bodies, sir.
You were saying, like I said, he's been cremated.
Wait, she accuses him of losing the body, then immediately tries to reassure Kane the body wasn't lost? Anyway, we see only Kane inherited superpowers from the infection, as the rest of his team is just turned into regular zombies.
We're sending both of them straight to quarantine.
Whoa. I can't go to quarantine, okay? I have to have dinner ready in an hour.
He can't go to quarantine when he has to make dinner! Guess who's the comic relief of this movie?
Stay away from him, Doc.
Wow, Altman really liked writing this sequence of events.
Get away from him.
Well, thanks for being in the movie, girl. We'll never forget how you showered.
Now what?
Whatever you do, don't let him bite you.
That's your plan? Don't let him bite me? Some plan.
Some joke! Seriously, the some plan bit? That doesn't fit at all here! So while the dynamic duo show us how well they're gonna work off each other, Shower Girl instant turns, cause in neither sequel should things have been kept consistent, nor is it again consistent with its own previous scenes. She has glowing red eye powers, which disturb Billingsley enough for him to stop his coffee, but not enough to move his hand away. Oh wait, Kane, I guess you're not that super, as Comic Relief uses his superpowers to lift bitch by the throat where her head gets taken off by the super ceiling fan! A ghost didn't even make it happen that time, so yeah, it is stupid.
You keeping score?
And now we're even.
Okay. Who's gonna help me clean this kitchen up?
It's not my department.
Stop! Stop with the shitty jokes! Please just concentrate on being one shitty movie instead of trying to be two at the same time! Kane suddenly needs some meat to get the red LEDs out of his eyes when they get arrested and Kane is threatened with a court-martial.
So your sworn statement is my medical officers turned into ravenous, flesh-eating creatures.
Why is this happening? How is this happening? Does no one on this base report anything? Not even the dead coming back to life? Is no one gonna talk to Coroner Quark? Oh, looks like they couldn't afford him for any more scenes. Too bad for you, Kane.
Your story has more holes than a Michael Bay film.
Oh, that means a lot coming from you, dead and deader.
We are talking about mass hysteria. You're making a big mistake, sir.
Wait, what? Play that music cue again. Silent Hill 4 theme, what are you doing here?
Sean Connery is the best James Bond ever.
Way. Roger Moore is the man.
Oh, this was a perfect time to start a which Bond was best discussion, and if you don't think so, I guess you just don't understand Dead and Deader's genius.
At least I didn't say George Lazenby.
Yeah, who the hell would say Lazenby?
You don't like me much, do you?
I like you fine.
I'm not getting that. I'm sensitive like that.
What are we, dating?
How dare you, Dean Cain? How could this happen to me?
I smell something.
There's one freaky dude.
I heard that.
Note to self. Barbecue got super hearing too.
I get it!
Must have hit a patch of ice.
I get it! So they continue tracking the zombies, cause what else are they gonna do? Oh, go drinking. I forgot.
Pop quiz. In Star Wars, what's the TIE stand for in TIE Fighter?
All I know is Darth Vader should have been a black man. Yo, he had the voice of Barry White.
No, James Earl Jones. Would saying the actual name there have made too much sense for the movie?
TIE's an acronym for
Twin Ion Engine. I was a big Princess Leia fan.
What do you guys want to drink?
Oh, it's one of those bars where you have to answer a Star Wars question to qualify for drinks. Also, it's one of those bars that's not a strip club, but still has a stripper dancing over in the corner. And one where everyone is carrying a gun.
You know, we saw your ugly mugs on the TV.
So obviously, the Kevin James wannabe gang was just waiting for them to come to this bar. I kind of find it hard to believe that they would have even hit the TV in less than a couple hours, especially when it's probably something the military would want to keep secret and deal with themselves. Anyway, zombies attack shortly after because they sense where the movie was, and Comic Relief wears a bra on his head. Get it? Oh.
Hey, why don't you use your little heat vision, you know?
I don't have heat vision.
Subtle!
All right, to be honest with you two, I don't think you killed the people at Fort Preston.
I mean, anyone who knew what TIE stands for couldn't possibly be a murderer. Anyway, Kane uses his superpowers of firing a gun actually at the zombies.
Ask me a question.
No!
Always aim for their heads.
Don't you mean the inner scorpion?
Look, they had nothing to do with what happened
Look, I don't want to hear it.
I'm not interested in the facts or the zombie bodies.
Hold up a second, officer. My cuffs are broken.
Broken? What are you talking?
This.
Oh, and then Bar Girl steals a cop car to save these complete strangers. But hey, Kane knew what TIE stands for. Wow, what an awkward transition.
Gotta be able to find some disguises in here.
Disguises like what? Oh, fuck off, movie.
So why aren't you spewing out green gunk and chomping at the bit like your friends?
I don't know. It's because I cut the thing out before it had a chance to reach my heart and infect me completely.
No idea what part of his ass Kane pulled that explanation from, but sure, scorpions that burrow inside you, and if they get to your heart, you're a zombie. Get them out before, you're Superman. They discuss how they need to go get the last scorpion-infected soldier, cause they'd be pretty bored otherwise. Naturally, Holly here is all up for these undead adventures as well.
You guys think this is gonna fit?
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think it'll be fine.
Oh yeah, that shirt will definitely fit.
Whew, it's gonna be hard to tell your family about your resurrection, huh?
No. Both my parents are dead.
Sorry, I didn't know.
Of course you didn't. You met him a couple hours ago.
Fez, I wear a fez now. Fezzes are cool.
They thought he was complicit in what happened at the base. I couldn't leave him there. Look at him.
Oh, and now he's Apollo Creed. It just gets funnier and funnier.
Playing EverQuest?
See?
The wake is tomorrow. I got the address.
You think we made the papers back in LA yet?
No way.
Oh, good! By disguises, you mean clothes to make you stand out as much as possible! I should have known!
Hey, Tubbs, you couldn't have found anything a little less conspicuous?
Right, he didn't notice that until they got there. Suddenly, Kane is one of his need for meat fits.
What happens if he doesn't get his fix?
Let's just say you don't want to be around for that.
And neither do I, because I actually don't know what happens either. So the neighbor seen them break into the zombie family's house and blackmails them into taking her with them to the funeral home to look for the zombie, or she'll call the police because, I don't know, she was bored too.
What do you want with Bill's body?
I'm afraid that's classified government information, ma'am.
Oh, a secret mission? How exciting.
She gets them to bring her by threatening to call the police, then believes they're on a military mission. Please, just try to out-stupid yourself, movie.
And please, call me Helen. You can call me whatever you want. You two make such an adorable couple. How long have you been dating? Me goosebumps to see you two. You look so good in red. It's very flattering on you.
Can you make her more annoying, movie?
Put on your seatbelt. I wouldn't want to see anything happen to you.
Start the car, please.
My husband left me for a Brazilian pool boy. I haven't made love to a man in over 3 years. You don't need me. Good luck.
Why? Why did I have to say it? Why? So at the funeral home, they find out the body's been moved already. That was a waste of time. Shitty transitions. Hey, what the hell? It's Liu Kang, the original freaking Liu Kang. What are you doing here? Well, in addition to Liu Kang, we also have Harbor Patrol. She's a scientist now. I should have known. This whole thing revolves around Harbor Patrol. This alternate sequel was obviously caused by her other choice after dying in House of the Dead. She could either come back as a colonel in charge of secret special forces groups but lose her legs, or turn evil scientist and get her legs back. Well, anyway, these idiots must finally have answers, right?
How come he's not running around like some mindless freak like the rest?
I need to run a more comparative blood analysis to make an accurate determination.
No, of course not.
Can you tell me what this is?
Well, you tell me.
Is that the Cambodians called Jindu? It's nature's fountain of youth.
Oh, of course, scorpions are the undead fountain of youth, and I thought it was silly when the fountain of youth was anacondas / flowers.
What about that woman there? What about when she's 64 years old? Do you want to make love to her? Huh, Ben?
Aw, there's our lovely moral of the story, I guess. To show he's for serious, he kills neighbor woman. Oh geez, not her and all her points she had in being in this movie. Well, Kane kills the last supposed scorpion infected, but then stands around letting himself get KO'd, because, you know, actually getting shot and strong sedated don't bother him, but a gun to the back of the head? Forget about it.
The Jindu's not in. Just take a look at it.
Sorry. Okay, I ran a complete body scan. It's not there. What it does have is an abnormally high white blood cell.
Are we supposed to be actually hearing anything they're saying here? I'll try to listen a little closer. Maybe they're finally giving an explanation or something.
Jack and Jill up the hill to fetch a pail of water.
I hate you, movie. I really hate you.
Found a fifth body with a Jindu in it coming out of Cambodia.
Well, if doing experiments on the scorpion zombie you had and Dean Cain didn't help, why would doing some on another? No time for silly explanations of anything, though, because Liu Kang chains Holly up to Cain as he's going to go into meat rage, and they take comic relief with them because... I've got nothing. What did you expect? They play a silly little game of getting chased across the room because Kane doesn't have super strength and couldn't just pull her in or anything. Luckily, though, he smashes through the window and right into the meat fridge, turning back into Bruce Banner, or Clark Kent, or some shit like that. I don't know anymore.
Seen Dawn of the Dead like 47 times.
Remake or the original?
Original.
Remake kicked ass.
Yeah, for the first 15 minutes.
Aw, that's really cute, guys, discussing which Dawn of the Dead is better. And your piece of shit zombie movie! Neither of those movies should have the indignity of having to be mentioned in this, but trying to argue the remake over the original? What a stupid conversation. Oh, and then they let zombies kill comic relief. Good thing they'd brought him along.
I smell dead people.
Yeah, dead people do tend to smell, though it's often forgotten in movies, so I'm amazed.
Hurry up! Hurry up!
Say it one more time, I'm not sure it sunk through yet. Harbor Patrol got shot. How is she turning? Oh, then they find comic relief in the trash compartment, because obviously he had time to do something like that before getting bitten. Whatever. They kill some more zombies while making more bad jokes and then blow them up. Whoop-de-doo.
Your story has more holes than a Michael Bay film.
I'm dead. I don't exist. The military classified me as a casualty.
Yeah, then accused you of lying about it and put a warrant out for your arrest, or with this base blown up, will no one remember that part.
There are probably people out there who could use my help.
You know, get one of them cool little superhero names.
Subtle!
There was a motel about a mile up the road, and you and I could, you know...
Did she say what I think she just said?
Oh, I am so sick of you!
Oh no, I totally believe she just shot Kane. No, of course there was a zombie behind them, and you won't miss it because we get Resident Evil Afterlife pointless slow motion! So I guess this was the funny version of House of the Dead 2, with the thing bouncing from trying to take itself serious, and then the shitty jokes. It came off as a bigger mess than I even thought possible. And they apparently thought the don't reference a better movie in your shit movie thing would cancel itself out if they just did it 17 times over. Pretty much every joke in this is a fire miss, and when it's trying to be serious, most of the dialogue is just people not knowing what the hell is going on. I can't win either way. Hey. Oh.
Scorpion again?
What if I had taken the other path like Harbor Patrol? What if I hadn't have reviewed this movie? Dead and Deader? Pfft, I'm not reviewing that. Well, that seems like it would have been pretty good. I need a bad movie to review. I'll kill you all. Okay, never mind. Funny! What the hell?
Friendly, these monsters seem so fake. My nerves are gonna break. Phelous, don't let me down. You need to be around. Grab that running one up and blast that single new one. This movie looks shitty. Phelous, oh Phelous, bring on multi-comedy, oh Phelous, oh Phelous, and some more movies, oh Phelous, oh Phelous. I don't care how nice you sound, oh Phelous, oh Phelous. What's your opinion about